Fly into the rising sun, facing, smiling everyone. Yeah, she's a whole new tradition. Ow! I feel it in my heart. My woman from Tokyo. Boom, boom, boom. She makes me see. My woman from Tokyo. She's so good to me. And the red light's on. You didn't even give me a warning. You just let me go. We're live without a net. You don't warn me. I'm singing Deep Purple out of key. Woman from Tokyo. Album actually came out in 1973. Did you know that, Andy? It was on the Who Do We Think We Are album, which was actually their 7th album by Deep Purple. 7th studio album, yep. You are correct, Andy. Richie Blackmore, Roger Glover, both. Yep, they were both with the band. Yep, I'm with the band, man. I'm with the band. At the same time, yeah. Smoke on the water, boom, 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 there's fire in the sky, boom, boom. Yep, no fire. No fire in Great Falls in the sky this morning. Is that snow I see on the ground? Is it? Good morning, Andy. Good morning, everybody. It is December 30th. Winter's kind of finally shown up. It's supposed to get cold this week, later in the week. Yeah, snow today, tomorrow, which is, of course, New Year's Eve. Yeah. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never. All right. Never sing that again, right? All right. Oh, man. Before we even get into the show, before we get in any further, right down here is a like button right down there. It's a thumbs up, thumbs down. Give us the old thumbs up. Yep, doing a good job. Over here is a subscribe button. If you're not a subscriber and you are have a Google account, just hit that button. If you don't have a Google account, get one. I ain't got no Google account. Hey. Hey, it's almost New Year's Eve. We're feeling the last festiveness, holiday, happiness, cheery, whatever. Yeah. Bowl games. It's that most wonderful time of the year. Bowl games. Let's get a big year-end shout-out to I got yesterday's paper. I do, yesterday's paper. To our friends down at the Great Falls Gazette. Man, they've come a long way, haven't they? This past year. Now they've got a Sunday edition, which is yesterday's. This is yesterday's Sunday edition. They got the Tuesday and the Thursday's editions. They're locally owned. They're locally operated. If you go out our door, go down the hallway, take one flight stairs down, go 3 doors down, bam, right there. So what should you do? I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going there. I'm going to buy 5 copies for my mother. Ha! Gonna see my smiling face on the cover of the Great Falls Gazette. Of course, we're going to be on the Gazette. We're probably going to be on the back here. Down here in the lower end corner, I see they arrested Yep, Jamari, yep, they busted down on Bourbon Street. Yep. Yeah, we, check out the complimentary shirt, Andy. We got a shirt from our new digs to eat here in the Columbus Center. The Sisters Coffee and Cafe. They got breakfast and lunch. They're down there on the main floor, right there by across where the mailboxes are and the office, right there across the hall. Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. It's really good, healthy options. It's not like your fast food stuff. They got like yogurt and yogurt with like granola in it. They have a fruit and healthy options for lunch. They have like a good soup. I had a Cobb salad there a couple weeks ago. It's like, holy mackerel, this is good. Yeah, it's good, healthy options right here in the Columbus Center. I wonder if we'd have to get DoorDash to go from the third to the first floor to call them up, have them come down, pick it up, bring it up for. Do we call DoorDash for that? You don't. Well, how would I know? Why don't you stop by the Columbus Center at 1601 2nd Avenue North. It's right here in Great Falls, Montana, and that's where our studios are. That's where the Great Falls Gazette is. That's where the Sisters are. I mean, whenever I hear Sisters, I immediately think of the Blues Brothers. Bum, bum, the band! We're getting the band back together. I mean, when they're sitting in Sister Mary's classroom, that would be Jake Blues and Elwood Blues. You know, John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd. And Dan Aykroyd's character tells Sister Mary, you know, that they want to help raise money, and, you know, she's like, why? And it's like, we're on a mission from God. And you know, Sister Mary gets out the ruler. You know, she's got the ruler out and stuff. So, no, I don't think Sister Mary works at the cafe. Why don't you go out there and ask her, and tell her that you're on a mission from God, Andy. So, yeah. Find out. Actually, they got good eats. Love the shirt. Thank you. Check out new food. Always good to have new food, ain't it, Andy? Yeah. New food. Like I said, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I've always viewed New Year's Eve as amateur night, you know? It's like New Year's Eve and Halloween. Everybody's got to go out there. And people that never go to the bar are going to go out on Halloween and New Year's. Yeah, we got to go out on New Year's, and we got to go there. Should old acquaintance me for... You know, then Halloween's like... You know, they're drunk. They never, you know, they don't drink only 2 times a year. And then they decide to go out and drink in public, in mass. So I remember when I did drink... I usually did not go out publicly on Halloween, nor did I go out. If I worked the gigs or something on those nights, yeah, that was fine and dead. But to just go out and party, I usually didn't. House parties, yep. New Year's Eve, yep. Absolutely. No, it's been over 5 years now. I got my medallion, 5-year medallion in September. See you in September. Yep, 5 years, a little over 5 years. So working on 6. Not No, not going out on New Year's at all. Probably sitting home with the dog, going to bed early, get up, watch bowl games. And anyway, it looks like it's going to snow and it's going to be cold and we're going to have, it's supposed to snow for the first of the week, and it's supposed to get really cold for the rest of the week. So, so be careful out there. All right? I mean, come on. If you got to go out, and I know that it's record numbers are going to be out, make sure you have a designated driver, someone to help you get home safe. Be safe. Use your head, If you get in an accident, you don't come home, your dogs are never going to know what happened to you. So make good choices. Get a designated driver and be safe and happy. Right, on New Year's. Should old acquaintance be? Right. So, why do they sing that? I don't know why I'm singing it either, all right? Good question. Now, being that this is New Year's, this will be like our last podcast of 2024. Yeah, yay for us. Yippee. So, what I have noticed this year, Andy, I've noticed that we've had an increase in views overall watching through this year. Now we have hundreds of people watching throughout the week. It's really noticeable, how our numbers have gone up, the likes have gone up, people are watching and more interaction. We're getting more messages from people. So I'm really overwhelmed. I mean, thank you, everybody. Jeez, thank you. I mean, come on. Jeez, yeah. Messages and likes and views, people are watching me. So we're glad. We're glad to have you. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. No, it's not a boat. This will be our last podcast of the year. Yeah, it'll be our year-end podcast. So why don't we, instead of really going on and on and on about, should old acquaintance be forgot, and instead of doing that for like a half an hour, let's go over some of the high points. What, low points? There were no low points. There were just high points. High points of the, kind of like, our greatest hits of 2024, 4, kind of rehash what we did, what we covered was big. Right? We started the whole year out with a bang. Oh yeah. A big bang. We got the Michigan Wolverines and the NCAA football start of the year last year. Yeah, they beat the Washington Huskies in the national championship. Won their first title. Yeah, exactly. Won their first title. Outright title, undefeated since 1997. Yeah. Hail to the victors valiant. Hail to the conquering heroes. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Oh, yeah. Started the year with a bang. Man. National championship is a way to start the year. Yeah, really pulling for my friends that are Montana State Bobcat fans. Not only is it cool being a fan and winning a national championship, but it's even cooler as a fan going undefeated and winning the national championship. So that's how we started this last year. Good luck to the Bobcats and wish them well. Hope that they start 2025 with a national championship. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, no doubt, man. What else was it? What else did we cover? What else was in the news? What else did we hash out over? What else? Diddy. Did we talk about Diddy? We did. Yeah, you know that Sean Diddy Combs did appear just last week. It'd probably be his last appearance for several months, actually, Andy, from what I'm reading. In his federal sex trafficking cases. Remember, he was arrested on federal charges, and we covered that last, when was it, September? Yeah. Having his parties, yeah, freak-offs. Yeah. Oh, freak out! Freak out! Yeah. It's like, whoa, dude. Yeah, there was like some actual, yeah. Can you say Jennifer Lopez? Did I go there? Did I? Can I? Sure I can. Why not? Why not? It's the last show that we're going to do for the year. Who cares? And really, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we've covered this too. It doesn't matter anyway. We've got number 2022 AP7. And we got 2004 MN4, affectionately called Apophis. Okay, Apophis. Both are planet-killing asteroids, and they're in our orbit. They're like right there, barreling around. It's like, we're like, la-di-da, everything's great and fine. Let's do it. Let's go to brunch. You kids, come on, let's get in the car. Then you're in the car, and you're driving around, and all of a sudden, Daddy, look out the window. What's that? Shut your mouth. It's an asteroid. And it's just coming around. Oh, bam! I'm serious, We've got it. There's two of them. There's those two. Alpha. It's Alpha. It's Apophis. It's ALAPLOUS or something like that. But they're just, there's so many asteroids out there that they're numbered. These are just big planet killers that just happen to be, they just happen to be in our orbit. It's like we got a real life movie, the movie Don't Look Up brewing, and everybody's like, nothing here to see, everybody just move along. You got a movie with Leonard DiCaprio and Jennifer Lopez are like in it, nothing's going on here. Oh, don't get me started on Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, my goodness. One of my favorites, absolutely. Oh, yeah. These asteroids, they're just, They're just hurtling through space. They're just out of control. Okay? They're just out of control. And, just like the Earth is. They're just out of control. And you remember now, we podcasted, when did we do this, Andy? It was earlier this year, and we learned that, remember, and you learned in grade school, it's like, this is the solar system, and the sun's right here, and everything's just circling around, and la-di-da, and everybody's going around in the circle, and it's all kind of like that, all safe. And it's like, nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing. It's like, it's not just, it's hurtling through space like a corkscrew. The sun's like, the galaxy's like going millions of miles an hour, hundreds and thousands of miles an hour. It's headed on a collision course with another galaxy that's headed right towards us. Okay? Meanwhile, we're just hurtling through as the sun barrels through we're trying to keep up, and it's all like a giant freaking corkscrew. Okay? Everything's out of freaking control. Okay? It's like, it's not just, and meanwhile, while all of that's going on, we're headed on collision courses with galaxies. The Earth's out of control. It's spiraling. Like I said, asteroids. Planet-killing asteroids. Planet killers. We're going to kill the planet. It's like, oh, don't look up. Yeah, but we got to look up. Government's like, nothing to see here. Flat earthers. Were there flat earthers in that? We did a podcast about flat earths. The earth isn't round. No, it's spinning so freaking fast that it's not round. It's like, so technically speaking, I would say that too. I would say that flat earthers are technically right. So, we're spinning out of control. Asteroids are headed towards us. There's no hope. Yeah. What does it matter? Because things out here on Earth are twice as bad. Oh yeah, remember this summer when we podcasted about the Yellowstone Park caldera supervolcano? Yellowstone. That's a TV show. No, it's a volcano. It's about it's a volcanic. It's a caldera. What's a caldera? Why did caldera? Supervolcano's about ready to blow. Okay, so scientists discovered now that this fault line, and it's bigger than the San Andreas fault in California. It's a big fault line. It's like on the other side of Yellowstone over here. Basically science. These scientists are such a way that, it's like on the other side of the Rockies, kind of running it down. Yellowstone's part of it. So when it cracks, there'll be death, destruction, and it'll divide the country in half. Wait a minute. Isn't the country already divided in half? No, but this would be a super volcanic caldera fault line that's like Iowa or something somewhere. It's Iowa. Amen. So everybody loves a good disaster, apparently. Yeah, we covered them all summer. There was disasters left in real life, right? True crime. We did true crime. Sure we did. We did the Moose Creek murders, the Gilco serial killer, back east serial killer dude. Oh, the Shannon LaBelle murder in Helena in the 90s. Oh, yeah, I figured it out. Of course I figured it out. Look, the guy that's the prime suspect in the case was gone from town about an hour, came back. Every time something happened, it was an hour, came back. So wherever the people, the body of him is stashed, whatever, the car that's missing, all the stuff that's missing in the Shannon LaBelle mystery is approximately an hour or so from Helena and back. Helena residents tell me, well, hell. Yeah, hell, what the heck? Helena residents are like Hardy Creek. Saying it, you know. So I've made some contacts, sent some messages out. Hopefully in the spring, we'll be headed down to Hardy Creek and poking around, looking for clues. Yeah, looking for clues. Yeah, that ought to be interesting. We've put the feelers out. We've got some answers. You know. Got them all. Yeah. So what now what? You know, we did done that, talked to Jennifer Lawrence, talked about that. Well, Jennifer Lawrence, Kaylee Coco, Megan Fox. Have you seen Megan Fox in the new movie Subservient? Oh, she plays a robot. Actually looks perfectly like a robot in real life. So, I mean, it's like, well, this isn't a real stretch here. Christina Ricci, Danica Patrick. We have all made one of these podcasts to any of these gals, famous gals with... due to my Quentin Tarantino-like tendencies. Oh, yeah, I went there. What else? Oh, shit, yeah, right, Andy, the fair. Fair was not, it was kick butt this year. Oh, yeah, not only did I get to pre-interview with Brian Bassett. That was a podcast that just previewed that. That was in the fair. It was back this July. The interview, it's one of the better podcasts, actually. Lots of people watched it. Got national exposure. Brian Bassett, of course, is the lead guitarist of Foghat. So once I did the pre-fair interview with Brian Bassett, we got to meet and greet backstage with one of my favorite bands, Foghat. Yeah, that was awesome. That was one of the perks. Yep. Got to meet Starship. Yep. Got to meet Mickey Thomas too. Yep. It was a real good time. So, successful. Getting out and about. Yeah, it was a good 2024. Such an old acquaintance. I know. The hunt for vinyl all summer continued. We added to the collection, but it's not buying in bulk anymore. Those, yeah, I got 1,000 records for sale, 100. I don't even do that. I'm looking for 2 or 3 albums. It's my birthday Thursday, Andy. Maybe I'll get Aerosmith, Get Your Wings on vinyl for my birthday. Who knows? One can only wish, huh? Oh, gee, big game tonight. Lions on Monday Night Football. I remember, Andy, a time when you could, not too many years ago either, when you could find a Lions game if your life depended on it. I mean, seriously, it's like, it's a Lions game on. It's like, not only is a Lions game not on, but they're losing in a most horrible way. Now they're all the time. Primetime games. Yeah. Tonight, Monday Night Football. Monday night. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Did we do a thing on Monday night? We did do a thing on Monday night. With Howard Cosell, talked about Howard and the old Monday night games. God damn. No doubt. Now we got Lion games everywhere. So, like I said, it is New Year's Eve tomorrow. So please, 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 be careful. Andy, are we good? We are good, he says. So, Sisters Coffee and Cafe, Great Falls Gazette, both in the Columbus Center. Remember, come on now, spay and neuter your pet. Adopt, don't shop. Foster, rescue, volunteer, you know the drill. And adopt a shelter pet today. And New Year's Eve is tomorrow night. The weather will be crappy. Be safe. Get a designated driver. Until next year, we will see you next year.